Welcome to day 108 of our school year. Two more days to fill in that row. We have 72 school days left. Okay, let's get down our beginning fraction. We have a total of 180 school days and we're on day 108. We need to find the factors of our numerator, which is 108. Two factors we always know are 1 and the number itself. Using the commutative property of multiplication, 108 times 1. Now we're going to use our divisibility rules and we're going to go in order. So in order after 1, we try 2. The rule for 2 is that it ends in an even number. 8 is even, so 2 is a factor. Half of 10 tens is 5 tens. Half of 8 ones is 4 ones. Now we look at the rule for 3. The rule for 3 is that you can add the digits together. 1 plus 0 plus 8 equals 9. 9 is a multiple of 3, so 3 is a factor. I can get 3 groups of 3 tens, which is 90, leaving 18, which is 6. Next, we look at 4. The rule for 4 is that the last two digits are a multiple of 4. 8 is a multiple of 4, so 4 is a factor. I can get 24s out of 100. That leaves 28, which is 7. Next, we look at 5. The rule for 5 is that it ends in a 0, 5. It ends in an 8, so 5 is not a factor. We try 6. The rule for 6 is that both 2 and 3 are factors. They are both factors, so 6 is a factor. I can get 10 sixes, leaving 48, which is 18. I'm running out of room, so I'm going to use some space in between. Next we try 7. 7 times 10 is 70, 77, 84, 91, 98, 105, 112. 108 is not in that list, so 7 is not a factor. We try 8. 8 times 10 is 80, 88, 96, 104, 112. 8 is not a factor. We try 9. 9 has the same rule as 3. 1 plus 0 plus 8 is 9. 9 is a multiple of 9, so 9 is a factor. 9 times, I'm going to write it up here. 9 times 12 and 12 times 9. Now we only have 2 factors between 9 and 12 that are counting or natural numbers, and that is 10 and 11. The rule for 10 is it ends in a 0, it ends in an 8. 11, we have 11 times 9 is 99. Then we have 110. 108 is not in that list, so we are done. And use the space up here. Let's go ahead and list them from least to greatest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 18, 27, 36, 54, 108. I missed 2, sorry, because they were up high. 9, 12, 18, 27, 36, 54, 108. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 factors. That is more than 2 factors, so it is composite. Now we need to find our greatest common factor. So 108 can't work because we only have 72 days left. So we just have to try 54 now. So 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 4. Your groups do not have to look like mine, but you need to keep the shaded separated from the unshaded. And we do need to have 54. So we have 6 and 40 is 46. Plus 4 more is 50, plus 4 more is 54. Two plus 50 is 52, plus 2 more is 54. And it looks like I have 18 left over, so 54 did not work. Okay, let's go ahead and try 36. 3 10s and 6 1s. 4 1s and 3 10s is 34. 35, 36. So we have 28, 29, 30, 36. 2 plus 30 is 32, plus 4 is 36. And 6 plus 30 is 36. We found our greatest common factor. Our greatest common factor is 36. So let's count our total groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total groups of 36. And we have 1, 2, 3 shaded in. Well, 5 is one of the numbers that I can turn into 100 through multiplication. So we're going to find our per, through, or thorough, cent, 100. Through 100. So 5 times 20, 20 nickels, gives me $1. So 3 times 20 is 60. So 60 hundredths can be written as 60 hundredths, or we could have 6 tenths, or 60%. So this is 60% of the school year, 40% left. Okay, now that we've done our division with our model, we're going to go ahead and divide using our algorithm. Alright, I'm going to try to see if I can do 2 groups of 36. Because if I double 6, that would be 12, so the 2 would go here. Double 3 tens would be 6 tens plus the 1 from the 12. I'm going to try 72. More on the floor, go next door, regroup 10 more. 10 take away 2 is 8, 7 take away 7 is 0, and 1. Do another group of 2 because it's still 72. More on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door, regroup 10 more, but that's just 10. 10 take away 7 is 3. And then I have 1 times 36 is 36. Numbers the same, zeros the game. Add up these partial quotients. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Okay, here I'm going to do that group of 2 again. More on top, no need to stop. And then here, that 10 take away 7 is 3. One group of 36 is 36. Numbers the same, zeros the game. Add these together, 2 plus 1 is 3. Now we're going to check. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Since our remainder is 0 for both, and the identity property of addition says when you add 0, it stays the same. We don't need to add 0. And instead of saying 5 times 36 or 3 times 36, I'm going to use my commutative property because it's easier to multiply by that single digit than the double digit. 5 groups of 6 is 3 tenths. 5 groups of 3 tens is 15 tens, plus 3 more is 18 tenths. 3 groups of 6 is 18. 3 groups of 3 tens is 9 tenths, plus 1 is 10 tenths. 108, that checks with our dividend up here. 180, that checks with our dividend up here. So our numerator is definitely 3, and our denominator is definitely 5. All right, let's go ahead and fill in our data collection page. Okay, we are on trimester 2 still, week 11. Today is 2/10/2020, and our fraction for today is 3/5, which is equivalent to 6 tenths, which is equivalent to 60 hundredths, which is equivalent to 60% of the school year. We have 40% of the school year left, or 2/5. Okay, let's go ahead and get out our number line. We did groups of 36. So here we have our 2/5 on this side, so we go over here, 3/5. And if you look, here are those 2/5 left to complete the year. Okay. We have a few equivalent fractions. Here we have one in the 18s. We have one in the 12s, I believe that is. Yep. 12s, in the 9s, in the 6s, in the 4s, in the 3s, in the 2s. Lots of equivalent fractions here. Because all those numbers are common factors, but our greatest common factor today was 36. Alright, so go ahead and put your number line away, erase your worksheet, and thank you for joining me.